Hey guys, MeLikeBigBoom here, and welcome to Unturned 3.16.4.0. Say hello to Fred. We are back in the update house that we've been using for the past 3 updates. It has received a little bit of a renovation with a second floor, looking very, very good. Now, one of the main reasons why I'm in game today is to showcase one of the new additions to the game. Now, this is about the only addition specifically to the in-game aspect of Unturned here this week, and that is the change to ramps. Ramps no longer have that weird little square thing that follows along the edge to make them more useful, and as a result you can use them as a roof if you'd like. This does look a little weird using metal ramps as the roof here and then having the new walls along the side with the ramparts. It does look a little funny, but you can definitely experiment with it, and it does a pretty good job of giving the illusion that there is a roof on top of your house, so it is pretty cool. Ramps now have a double use in that regard. Now this wall here is blocking quite a bit of my house, so I can, if I'd like, put down the new ramp wall here to give my entire house a little bit more of an open feel. Check that out. So as a result, we've essentially created straight staircases as a result of this change, just like what I had put in my Reddit post. So that is super exciting. I really like these. I'm gonna have to use these quite a bit. Now there are still the regular stairs, and the regular stairs also have had that square thing removed, and that is still available to you if you'd like to use that. It's still quite useful for if you have a super small base and you don't really have much room for something like this. Now, another feature that was added this week was a precision building mode. Now, this is quite interesting. It is what we saw in Nelson's teaser yesterday, so it turns out kind of everybody was right. There is now the option to place buildables in the level editor, and I'll get into that in a little bit, but there's also this precision building mode that's available in single player or as an admin on a server, and as a result, it allows you to build things precision-like in stuff. So for example, I can head into orbit mode, and I took the walls that were used alongside this roof here, and I put them kind of inside our little roof here, and it makes it look a lot more like a roof, especially if I were to remove these little pillar things here. And also, when it comes to building stuff inside your base here, in case something is slightly sticking out like this couch, I can very easily fix that by sliding it back. Now this feature does seem a little weird when it comes to building a base like this, just a simple house, but I'm starting to imagine, if you guys have seen that pirate ship video that I posted from several months ago, there was these people that created a full-blown pirate ship that you can drive around. It was built off an APC basically, but a feature like this would be so useful to create things like that, being able to place things precision-like, and they had to use players to place everything down. Now in the level editor, we can also place barricades just like we can in game. Now this is what I thought was a little weird when people suggested it when Nelson posted his teaser, and as it turns out, basically everybody was right. There is a feature for you to use level editor-esque features in-game, and then also, in addition to that, we can also place buildables in the level editor, as we can see here. Now over here, you'll see some new filters. We have large, medium, and small. We've had those before, but now we have 3 new ones. NPCs is something that Nelson has been working on. We'll get into that in a little bit, but as of right now, there aren't any, but there will be soon, so we'll uncheck that. But now we have barricades and structures. So in here, you can see structures here. We can start with a pine floor, and we can start building a little base here. And Nelson says that this is a great way of making your worlds feel a little bit more alive. It opens up several options, such as fortifying a location for part of a map's story while still keeping it available to destroy and build a custom base. I really like that idea. Now it's going to take me quite a while to finish a little base here, but you guys do get the idea. You build this, and then a player, once they load up this map, this will be here. And if the server is wiped, then this will be returned back to its original state. So if I come over here, blow this base up, it will be destroyed, and it'll be like that next time the server loads and all that stuff. But the instant the server is reset, that will come back. Also, a bunch of curated workshop items have been accepted again in addition to last week's batch. Here are them on the screen right now, and 2 of them actually are of mine and my friends. We have the Permafrost Night Raider right here. This is built by my friend Skyrocketeer and I. Pretty cool looking. It's got like little icicles going down the side. This is for the Night Raider. Skyrocketeer also has a YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out. And the other skin was created fully by me. This is the Sterilized Honey Badger. It's designed to look like a hospital honey badger used in self-defense when they're treating patients that are having infectious diseases like that guy. Anyway, if you'd like to buy these 2, I'll link them in the description down below. Back in the main menu in regards to the server list, now servers can have even more information on their server. I am loving this. Now we have tons and tons of information available on the server, so we have all this stuff, and that's the same as it was last week. We have the player list over here, the map that it's running, and the description for it, but you'll notice that there is a new window right here, and this is available to server owners to put whatever they want. They can put rules here, they can say, welcome to Left Sharks. They can have links to anything that they want. There's just tons and tons of information that you can put here, and that is super awesome. Unfortunately, I don't think any servers have taken advantage of this because, well, this update just came out, but I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more servers using that soon. Now, on the topic of NPCs, I'm really liking how Nelson is handling this so far. He says that he started working on them yesterday, and the plan for them is that there will be a safe zone kind of out of the way on some maps, I'm sure the Russia map as well, where you can choose to visit and interact with them in that location. So as a result, it's completely optional. You aren't going to find these NPCs just wandering out in the world. You will have to visit them. You'll have to go to those safe zones in order to find them. And as a result, he thinks it's a good idea to bring back the reputation system, and here's the part that I think is super cool. If you have a bad reputation, the NPCs won't work with you. They might even shoot you when you go into this safe zone. So if you are out on this server killing people all the time, like what a lot of people seem to do, killing naked people, all that stuff, you will not be able to take advantage of the quests and the trading and the free items that NPCs can offer to you. So having a good rep is required for getting that stuff. But also at the same time, he doesn't want to completely kill the incentive for being a bandit, so there also will be specific quests available to people with bad reputations as well. In regards to some of the rewards available for completing quests, he has some ideas like specially boosted weapons, otherwise unobtainable items, and blueprints to craft modified items. I think this is a fantastic idea. I'd love to see how this is coming along. You guys should comment your guys' thoughts down below as well. He says that it's very different for the genre and very new for this game, so he'll be keeping an extra eye out for your suggestions and feedback. So now is the time to speak up on your guys' thoughts regarding this. I think my only suggestions would be to make the quests available to people with bad reputations not nearly as good as the ones available to good reputation people. So that way we can get an even blend between friendlies and not so friendly people when it comes to being on a server. Now let's talk about Soulcrystal. We saw this achievement added on Wednesday, and Nelson also posted this picture of this weird bloody area, and we haven't seen anything regarding that in this update post except for that he said he added Soulcrystal achievement / puzzle / Easter egg. Okay, this was, when I first saw it, pretty confusing. I said, okay, there's a Easter egg, maybe we got to visit some sort of location, but I'm starting to think that this is something much more grand, and I'm really excited to figure this out. I don't know if you guys have played Call of Duty Zombies, you know that finishing an Easter egg in that map is a multi-step process. There's a lot of things that need to be done, and I'm thinking that what has been added this week is something similar to that, a multi-step process. Somebody just tweeted at me on Twitter that there was a new symbol added in the subway metro station in that underground super dark area, and it is the same symbol as the Soulcrystal achievement, and he said when you walk near it, it made a weird glowing noise. I really want to figure this out, and I want to live stream it. So by the time you guys are watching this video, I'm probably live streaming on twitch.tv, and if you guys would like to figure out this Easter egg with me, be sure to click the link in the description down below. When or if I figure out this Easter egg, I'm also going to post a tutorial video on how to do it, so be sure to stay tuned for that as well. But anyway, that was Unturned 3.16.4.0. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and do all that gibberish because MeLikeBigBoom is out.